Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. After some serious debating whether I should go to Universal with my friend Yussef, who is also my co-host for Sounds of the Grave podcast, which you can find us on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Music, I have decided that I wanted to do a Storyteller inspired look. She first appeared in Halloween Horror Nights 15 as we are introduced to the story of Tara Crentis, which also featured the Tara Queen. I have put some pieces together and a makeup in mind to be able to accomplish this look, so if you guys are interested, keep on watching. So I already applied my blue contacts to make it look like hers, and I also already primed my face. Now I'm actually gonna go into the makeup. I really need to do my eyebrows. I'm first gonna go in with my soft ochre from MAC. It is the paint pot. You normally apply it with a finger, but I usually use a sponge. But for traditional sake, I'm just gonna apply it onto my eye. So this actually helps that your eyeshadow will stay on longer, and it usually does a pretty good job. Of course, when you're sweating in a park, it's gonna make your eyeshadow a little bit faded, but the color will still be there. Next, I'm gonna go with the Sephora Make No Mistake stick, and I'm gonna put it, this is like a cream base to basically cover all those imperfections, even though I don't really have a lot, but when I do, it's a lot of redness because I do have freckles and I do stick to the sun very quickly. Now that that's over with, I usually go to set in with a powder. The Sephora basically is a compacted powder. This is in my skin tone neutral sand. I used to be birch, but I think they discontinued that name. So I'm gonna do that and apply it all over my face to set in that actual cream foundation I applied. I also tried to apply like a decent amount because I know I'm going to be in the park sweating my freaking head off. But other than that, just enough so it kind of stays on a little bit all day. So this is when my technique gets a little weird. I use an angled brush and I'm going to go with the dark brown by Kat Von D. It is the 24-hour Super Brow. And it is by Kat Von D, and I also will outline my eyebrow, but I am trying to make the inside of my brow a little bit lighter. I just want the outline of the eyebrow, so. I already outlined my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go with Jeffree Star's cremated palette to add a lighter brown to make it look a little bit more less, kind of like how I did my Jack eyebrow last visit I went. I'm gonna go with the shade Wednesday, and I'm going to use the angle brush after you rinse it off, of course, and add it onto the eyebrow to give it that aging look, even though it's going to be a more of a modern take on the Storyteller. I kind of really like this look. It looks like I'm aging. After you have done that, if you are following along, but if you're just watching me to see how this comes out, then good for you. But other than that, I think I'm going to go with the shade Life Insurance from the same Jeffree Star palette. It is going to be this shade right here. And I am gonna be adding that on to the crease to have that grayish look. So this is the way it's looking like now. So I usually, you know how girls used like tape to have like that kind of nice sharp cut for their eyeshadows? I tend to use a card. This is from a Instagram store that kind of like tricked me into becoming an ambassador. You know how they already are, like they want you to be an ambassador. You're not really one, but you know, I try my best. So like at least the only thing useful from them is this, and of course they're 50% off their very expensive clothes for no damn reason. But I'm gonna go with maybe the shade I solemnly swear, basically a Harry Potter reference right here, and I am probably going to do that on the outer V of my crease to give it a kind of dark look. So that is the way it looks like right now. So I am going to go in with the shade Embalmed, which is in this kind of this cremation vase that, you know, you keep ashes and stuff. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna add it into my inner corner and just work your way in and spread out to give it that grayish look. So you just want to take a fluffy brush and just blend it with the embalmed shade that you added into your inner corner. So the Storyteller is very exhausted, so I think I might give her the same shade, or I'm going to give her Eulogy, which is right here, and I'm going to put it on the bottom part of my lashes to make her look super exhausted. So now that my eyeshadow is pretty much done, I was thinking about it whether I should add a winged liner or not, but I don't think a winged liner is necessary. So I am gonna keep blending it so it actually creates that nice clean look, so it doesn't have to rely on an eyeliner to actually make it look put together. So now I'm gonna go with the roller liner eyeliner by Benefit, and I'm just gonna add it to the top of my eyelid to give it a more of a complete and defined look. And since this is a little bit harder than my roller liner, I am using the Color Eyeliner Long Lasting by Quibest. It is very hard, and it will actually, like it, because I like to do like these drops that make your eyes look more elongated on the corner of my eye. So now I am debating two things. Torture device. Anyway, but now I do have the Urban Decay Subversion Thicker, Longer, Stronger Lash Primer. But I do like that it gives the white snowflakey look into your eyelashes. I have never seen it actually been applied, and if it dries, like if it stays white, but if it stays white, then I think it would be really good for this look. But I'm gonna try it to see if I like it. But if not, I will just add a black like normal. I have old lady eyelashes. So I kind of contoured my face, and I am gonna go to blend it with the foundation to make it look more natural. I'm gonna give this old lady, or modern young old lady, a little bit of highlight because she needs a little bit of that reflection so she doesn't turn red. So highlighters reflect the sun, remember that. So right now I am gonna go with the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is this palette right here, and I'm gonna use the shade Summer, contradicting, on my cheekbones so it can reflect the sun and I don't have to turn red as often in the park. So that is what that looks like. I wonder if you guys can see it in the camera, how reflecting it is, but it is quite reflecting, but of course it's not that overpowering contrast of color, like as if I were to go with a pink or purple. It's like that yellowish but whitish color that is kind of ivory. And lastly, I would like to go with the color Mummy. This is a classic horror collection released by LA Splash, and it lasts a really long time. Like, these lipsticks have been a lifesaver to me. Like, every time I go to a park, I always wear like these kind of lipsticks by LA Splash, because if you wear them in the park and you eat, if you love to eat like me and you want a lipstick that doesn't wipe off that quickly, I would suggest the LA Splash, especially their classic horror, because it's cute and it's horror. I know I'm gonna be wearing a mask all day, but when I tend to eat, I just kind of want to make sure that the look looks kind of together. So this is the shade Mummy on my lips, and it makes it look like that very mummified lip look, as if you were dead, deceased, kind of like the Storyteller. So this is the outfit that I was thinking of. This is a dress that I brought from Hot Topic that it is, I think it's currently on sale, and it has like these white rims, kind of like the Storyteller. I just wish it was kind of laced, but you know, it works for the universal bound. And I'm also working with this wig that you guys actually saw me wear again at the Bride of Frankenstein inspired look. But I am going to be styling into this wig into maybe a side bun with maybe a black bow because it's cute. And I'm going to try to find some accessories for that's very Victorian-esque or very vintage-like. And I'm also working with these tights that I got from Calzedonia at the Florida Mall, and it has like these cute diamond patterns that it will look great for the Storyteller look. Plus I might wear some boots or flats depending on what works for me at the moment.